Alright, welcome back to another episode. Slightly different this time. You see behind me is not Glaciers Mountains or any other four drive park. I'm actually at home and finally starting the build series on my GP Patrol. Alright, excuse the mess. I'm here still in Dad's office once again because I've got pulled up on the screen here the list of what I want or what needs doing to my car, I should say. And what I want done to it and whatnot. So Rough Deer obviously needs a big clean. I'm going to do a decent interior clean, exterior underbody, try and get rid of all the oil, all the dust, everything that's sort of on it. Redo the tail lights. I've got a nice cracked lens on one side, and the other side, the good looking side, half the LEDs don't even work, so figure out the wiring in that, redo those. I'm also going to match the track width by putting a GU rear end in. It should be straightforward. Also going to do a speedo correction, so that's just buying the gear to chuck in that matches the tyre size to the diff ratio, so the speedo reads pretty well spot on. All the bar work's coming off, so bull bar and the side steps, they're all coming off, and redoing body mounts. Also going to do the front winch. That's making clicking noises like a high mount, but it's not a high mount, it's a low mount. Also thinking about putting 2 new front guards on and potentially new doors. Also looking at putting roof sliders on it instead of the gutters, because my gutters are just basically full of rust, there's nothing else to them. Also going to put in some Just Race Parts gauges. I've got their 14-in-1 gauge sitting here that I've had for way too long and still have yet to put in the car. So hopefully I'm going to get that so I can start reading EGTs, boost, oil temp, all that sort of stuff. Exhaust too, as much as I like the noise and the straight through, I can't hear anything when I'm off road, considering it dumps right off the cab. So potentially I'm probably going to put just a muffler in it and might make it dump out the rear instead of where it is now to get all the noise away. New set of tyres. My 35s are starting to get really worn, and my rims for it are looking a bit how you going after being abused. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it, and I've given myself a deadline till the 28th of April, because the week, as soon as I finish that, I have like 7 days to finalise my car and sort it all out before I leave to go down to Victoria at the start of May for 9 days. I've got a trip down there, spending 5 days down there wheeling and touring around, and obviously 2 days back. So I'll be leaving for then, start of May. So my plan is to get this car sorted, back on the road again. Might do a sneaky run if I get it, the sooner I get it sorted. There's not much else I can really talk about. So that's the rough idea what you're going to be seeing on these next few episodes of this build. So let's start off with actually cleaning it. Hopefully it still starts. Beautiful. Oh, it's hot in here. Wish I had aircon. Well, as you guys know, any build needs to start off with a really good clean, and Soddy Captains have jumped on board and sent out their full drive essentials bucket for me. So you already see that visually, it's a lot cleaner than what it usually is. So now I'm pretty much going to give it another second go over with the soap on the exterior, and then I'm going to play around with the interior cleaner, glass cleaner, grease removal, everything else I've got in this bucket, and hopefully, make it just that little bit cleaner, just a little bit. It will make life, a lot easier to work on, not trying to get covered in crap every single time you use the rattle gun on something underneath it. So we'll quickly hook up the gurney and that, fill it with soap, and start spraying. Right, sweet. That's one done. One bottle pretty much got the whole car, and yeah, it's come out looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna let this soap sit for a couple of minutes and then wash it all off and do the next thing. Hey Dad, we might need to fix the hose just a little bit. There's a tiny bit of water coming out, tiny bit. Right, now that I've given it a good clean, next up it's grease attack. Nice and easy. Put it on, open it, turn it, just show squirts there, and then just start spraying. Alright, now that I've quickly covered everything and let it sit for a little bit, see how well it works, pressure washing it off. Yeah, right, I'm surprised at how well it works. It's definitely a bit cleaner under here, especially this coil. There's a lot of crap on this coil. It's definitely a lot cleaner under there than what it was before. That grease stuff actually works pretty bloody well. Obviously you have to run over it again. It still hasn't quite got everything, but I've got to really get in there with the hand brush that they've got and properly get all of these stains out. But as a rough coat, it's done pretty bloody well, I reckon. Alright, next up on the list, glass cleaner. So let's just spray it on with the mirror too, and on the inside. Beautiful. Another thing you get in the kit is a hand towel. Come in that, a bit of this. That's made a difference. You get better at doing this nice and even. That's better. There we go, that. That's nice and clean here. That's so much better. So much cleaner. All right, time to do that to the other 3 windows. And while you sit here, watch me clean my windows, they come with a name for this series. You know, I don't quite have a shed like Rome Life or Mac Preston TJ, you know, so I can't quite do shed builds. Or shed life, I should say. Shed builds, shed life, so this won't work. Doing this all in the driveway, so driveway life, I don't know. Driveway builds could be a good one. I don't mind that. Driveway builds could be the one. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? They come with a name. I think driveway life could be the one. Driveway builds. As you know, we don't have an air-conditioned shed with hoists and tools galore and whatnot. So driveway life, I reckon, could be the answer. Which I think is a pretty good name, to be honest. So I thought I'd show how easy it is. Use this. So simply, and the difference it makes. Simply, you see it, it'll say stop, If a squirt lock on one side, flip it, turn it so the squirt's on the top, and then simply just spray. Good coverage. Turn it, close it, grab your cloth and just wipe. Now have a go at that. Almost like it hasn't had years of a non-airconned cab and windows constantly down and the glasshouse dust through it. Obviously that was just a very quick clean and first round of cleaning for the patrol. I'm very impressed actually how well those Salty Captains stuff is done. Other things missing out of the box that I haven't shown, they've got a proper hard bristle scrubber that I'll use next time to get most of the grease off. And they also have a chassis protector from salt and repellent and stuff, which I'll spray over it as the last final stage when this car gets ready to tour again. But yeah, I'm very, very impressed at how well this works. You've seen before and after now, and the car is looking really, really good. With that marks the end of this little episode. A bit boring, just watching me clean, like nothing special, but you know, had to be done. It's the start of the car's transformation, I should say. The car's transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys are looking forward to watching me struggle and learn along the way of redoing the makeover of this car. And I hope you guys are able to learn by watching me do stuff wrong or watching how to do stuff. And yeah, obviously don't expect a full nice and clean Roam Life build or a full absurd welding massacre that Mac Preston would go through. This is simply just me most of the time. Dad will help out every now and again, and then might go reach out to other people to help with some other stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much a big learning curve for me, and hopefully I'll be able to I'll take home some new skills. And yeah, sure, between Dad and I over the next 8 odd weeks of me doing this, we're able to get this back on the road, ready for its maiden voyage down to Victoria. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty much everything you'll be seeing is up to date with this car over the next few weeks. And I'll pretty much take it on the journey from getting parts to ordering parts to installations. So yeah, with that, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.